Today we play Stoutland. Again, Stoutland is by far one of my favorite Pokemon. Its ability, Guard Dog Visage, forces the opponent to attach an extra energy in order to attack Stoutland. This ability is incredibly strong, and only by the end of last season did people start to really catch on to how strong Stoutland can be. But I think Stoutland is still very underrated, and that not enough people are playing it. By now, I've already played quite a few Stoutland decks. I've tried it with Gallade, Shiinotic, Claydol, even Porygon Z, all of which had a fair degree of success. Stoutland's biggest weakness is that, being a stage 2 Pokemon, it can be somewhat inconsistent and difficult to get it on the board fast enough. But that is why this expansion just released a new best friend for Stoutland, Sylveon Ex. Sylveon Ex's ability lets you draw 2 cards whenever you play it. This massively improves the consistency of Stoutland decks and how fast you can get it on the board. And an early enough Stoutland can potentially win an entire match by itself, especially considering that Sylveon can help you set up a second Stoutland immediately after the first one goes down. In today's deck, we pair the best dog with some fairy tales. You actually have quite a bit of flexibility on the last 2 Pokemon here. I chose to run a third Eevee with 1 Espeon for some added flexibility and because of the synergy between Stoutland and Espeon. However, you can kinda replace these 2 Pokemon with just about anything you want. As soon as I finished experimenting with this deck yesterday, there was actually another creator who beat me to it. That was none other than the brilliant Lucky Cat. His list features Giratina EX, Tapu Lele, and only 1 Sylveon Ex. While Tapu Lele is comparable to Espeon, and I still prefer 2 Sylveons for maximum Stoutland consistency, I personally don't love Giratina EX here because you'll want to be attacking with Eevee or Stoutland as early and as often as possible, which gives you little room to use its ability. However, it can still work really well as a finisher, and just goes to show how flexible this deck is and how you can tweak it depending on your preferences. So check out his video for an awesome take on Stoutland Sylveon as well. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing for more fun of meta decks. I also take deck requests. Is there any card you want to see played in ranked? Let me know in the comments and I'll build a deck around it. With that said, check this deck out in action and enjoy the games. Oh my god, 4 basics right off the gate. And okay. So they've already showed me their entire game plan. Double Gengar with Sylveon Ex and the Dusknoir to heal up the Gengars. It might be a really strong deck against us. But depends on how fast we get those researches. That's so annoying. Can't believe that. But yeah, we got the Sylveon anyway. And we redrew the research, so both researches played. I'm gonna play the Eevee Ex as well. I'm gonna try to threaten to attack with the Sylveon Ex, even though maybe we would get the X speed and the Stoutland to be able to attack with the Lillipup next turn. Okay, so they still have another basic, it's probably the second Eevee. And yeah, they get the Eevee, the Gengar Ex. Now we also get the Stoutland. I'm gonna go for Sylveon Ex, because the sooner I have the second Stoutland, the better. So there's the Lillipup. But we still need the Rare Candy and the Stoutland, which are in the bottom 3. So I could attack for 70, but I don't really want to involve the Sylveon too much here, but I am going to use the X speed. Preserve its energy and potentially attack with it later. Now this Gengar still can't attack, It needs 4 energy now. And yeah, Stoutland is gonna deal 140 to it at the very least. So 2 cards left. If we don't get red carded, we definitely get the second Stoutland. Yeah, I expect them to have lilies and such. Unfortunately, I won't be able to use Mars to try to disrupt their game plan of getting the Dusknoir and the Sylveons. So we just gotta keep on attacking. I believe this Gengar Ex will eventually go down. Question is, do they have a second Gengar Ex? If I had the Espeon, I could already take this down. But that's alright. So they can deal 100 now. Let's see. Do they retreat? They do have a second Gengar Ex, but that won't be ready to attack anytime soon. I'm gonna put a third energy there in case I want to retreat with it. Yeah, I think, like, I don't want to risk them having Cyrus, but I am gonna go with Sylveon Ex to attack once, and then Espeon should be able to finish the job. Unless they get the Dusknoir. So this is kind of dangerous. I'm just gonna go with this. They got the second point here. Okay, so that's what I was afraid of. But, oh yeah, I can Cyrus that. I can just Cyrus that. But yeah, otherwise, I think I would have still won. Just attack with Sylveon. It goes down to 100. If they don't get... Well, actually... Not necessarily. Because Dusknoir would heal it. No, yeah, Dusknoir doesn't quite have the... Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about the Cyrus not being able to be played. Oh my god. That's such a... Oh, and because I put the energy on Espeon, oh, I can't attack with the Sylveon now. It's actually really bad. Did I just throw the game? Wait, but they... Yeah, now I still win because they put 1 energy. They shouldn't have put any more energy. Okay then. We both heavily misplayed. I should have put the energy on Sylveon and gone in with Sylveon, and then I could have used the 2 Sylveons. That was really bad. But, okay, it ended up working somehow. Okay, probably Turtonator Flareon. Kiawe. Ah, that's rough. Okay, I'm already gonna lose a stout Lillipup here. But they lose one energy and then they can't attack next turn. But if they use Sabrina, that would be absolutely devastating. Okay. No Sabrina, but one Lillipup down. It's really bad. Research is excellent though. It's really great to pick up. And 2 EVs. We get rid of 4 cards in our deck, in our hand. Okay, so yeah, they already go for the Flareon. If they have an EV bag, that could be really bad as well. They heal it up, which is fine. I could potentially just pass. But the more I wait, more chances they have of getting the EV bag. But yeah, not ideal here. I need to get the... Oh wait, no, they can't attack with well, they can. They lose 1 energy. They lose 20 HP. And the EV bag kind of just wins them the game. That's unfortunate. So I have 3 evolutions here. Although, yeah, only Sylveon would really survive a hit from that. So it's the only chance that they don't get the... Yeah, I'm gonna go for Mars as well. Have to. Alright. Flareon versus Sylveon. Just need to dodge an EV bag. Maybe a red. Well, with research, no more other supporters. Okay, that's super rough as well. Yeah, that doesn't really accomplish anything. I think my best bet is only to hope they don't have any more healing, and then they would go down to the skill. Yeah, I guess I can get rid of the X speed. So it's not even a tie because they need to use the ability before attacking. Or maybe they just retreat. They do, but now we have the Cyrus. GG. That was close. Okay, we get the Lillipup and great for research. That's a pretty good start. Right? This is probably the triple evolution deck. With Flareon, Leafeon, and 1 Sylveon. I don't think it runs like Sabrina or Cyrus necessarily. So I'm probably safe to just go in with Stoutland right now. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they did run one Cyrus. Let's just go for Sylveon. Pokeball and another rare candy. I'm gonna go for Stoutland right away to prevent them from attacking with just about anything. Like if they have Leafeon Ex, they could attack, and now they can't. Yep, they do have the Leafeon Ex. Flareon Ex the back now. Okay, I think that energy should have gone to the back. I mean the fire one. But I'll take it. Let's see. Okay, nothing usable. I'm just gonna attack here. I'll save the last slot for another Lillipup, potentially. Have 6 cards left. One research and another Sylveon Ex. And our Espeon is gonna deal 80 damage, actually 100. Wouldn't they retreat here? Well, unfortunately, if we take 70, even Lily is not enough to survive the Flareon. But them already potentially giving up the Leafeon is kind of wild. I could retreat for Espeon, but then I don't have energy on the Stoutland. So I don't like it. I'm just gonna draw. Try to get the second Lillipup on the board. Okay. 3 cards left. There's the Lillipup. Last card is the last Stoutland. I'm just gonna go for this. Actually, Flareon can't attack right now. It needs 4 energy. So I actually think Stoutland is an excellent counter against this deck because they kind of need a lot of energy, like precise energy placement between the Combust and the Forest Breath. They have quite a decent energy generation, but they need to be very precise with how much they can really use. Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna attack for 70 and put an energy on Leafeon, so that should be alright. Yeah, I don't have any more card draw, but that's alright, it happens. Just gonna go for this. Well, they might have an EV bag to heal. And then another EV bag to deal damage. But I can just move in with the Lillipup. So do I even go in with Sylveon already? I think so, yeah. I guess not much of a point in going in with Lillipup. I have to kind of expect that the cards that they've been holding on to their hands are cards that didn't make sense using before now. So there was a good chance they had the second EV bag in the hand. And so I kind of want to go for Mars. to try to disrupt that. But it's still dangerous because of research and Sylveon. They might just get it anyway. There goes the research. Pokeball is fine. Just, do you have the EV bag, or they either do or they don't? They could retreat to EV. Nope, they should have played that immediately. And yeah, there comes the second EV bag. Right, they only have one card left. Oh, they didn't draw it? Is it really the last card? Can't really do anything other than attack here. That Flareon can't attack next turn. Right, they do have a second Flareon, so they can still evolve this one. Combust, put another energy, his EV bag, and attack. They don't even need the EV bag anymore. So yeah, we didn't get the Stoutland or the second EV, the third EV rather. Do they only have one Flareon? That's kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah, I also didn't see the non-EX Leafeons. So this list doesn't seem exactly the same as the one that it usually runs. It is ran. And I still have a Cyrus, a Stoutland, or an Eevee. Right now, unfortunately, the Eevee is what doesn't quite help. And there you go. I'm not sure what they had in hand though, but I felt like the usual list would have won. GG. But only really because we got very disrupted by that Mars, so that was well played from them. Okay. Going first. Silvally Charizard. So yeah, unfortunately, it's really bad. Could save it for Espeon, but I think I'd rather evolve it. No. Maybe Hex Speeds, please? Doesn't look like it. At least I can evolve to Stoutland right now. But I kinda have to go retreat to Stoutland immediately. Which is pretty bad, because now I still need 2 energy to start attacking. The Silvally can't attack this turn. Oh, now the X speed. And that hurts. That really hurts. I kind of hate that. Yeah, just have to go with this. Probably take 100. Now they already have the Charizard, so they might even come in with Stoke. Okay, Iona could actually be nice. Potentially. There's a Pokeball. So if we get the... we get the Lillipup. I'm gonna go with this Sylveon. I can potentially... Oh, I almost clicked the no by mistake. So unfortunately, this looks kind of bad. If I had drawn that Lily, it would have been amazing. Because now, even without cards in hand, or just with this one, they can just attack without a supporter. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go for Lillipup still. I'm gonna go in with Stoutland. Still can't attack, which is pretty bad. Have an Espeon in the bottom 3. Problem is Charizard with the 6 energy. Might have to go through a second Silvally first. That's alright, I think. Do I even heal right away? Does the 10 extra energy matter? Probably doesn't. So I'm tempted to just heal. Right. I'm just gonna go heal. And attack for 70 here. So if they don't get their Lily, and this Charizard comes in with Stoke, so they will have... so they gain 3, right? They put another here, 5 total, 6 on that. Meaning Espeon deals 120. So if I deal this 70, it's in range of Espeon. Again, I'm gonna just kind of throw out the X speed because I don't think I will need it anymore. I'll put this there and attack this for 70. Now just dodge the Lily. Right, they need one more energy here, so actually we deal 140. And that's it. GG! Energy Crush for the finish. That's why I love Espeon in this deck. It's a really nice finisher against some types of decks. Really cool. Okay, the grass deck is just a Buzzwole version. We go first, so we deal 30 and then threaten 70 with the Sylveon. So even a... well, it's gonna say even a Leaf Cape is not gonna be enough. Rocky Helmet is slightly more annoying because we take 40 plus 20 from that. But all in all, I am okay with that. Let's just go with 30. Well, maybe we didn't need to, right? Yeah, Sylveon would knock it out anyway. So I feel like, yeah, definitely that was not necessary, but that should be fine either way. Right, it's completely fine. Let's just go for draw and try to get the Lillipups. There you go. One Lillipup here. Now, they almost definitely will have Cyrus sooner or later. But I can already start disrupting them with the Stoutland. Well, kinda. Stoutland cannot attack yet, but maybe still just going to the active spot could be good enough. right? There's not much point in even attacking the Celesteela. Or rather, there's no point at all. Just gonna go for Stoutland immediately. Right, now Buzzwole cannot use Big Bit, but they could use Cyrus to finish off the Sylveon. Now I use the second Sylveon and I try to get my second Stoutland ready to go as fast as possible. I don't think they would have two Cyrus in the deck, but maybe. Okay, so they actually have it already in those two cards. That's fine, I suppose. So yeah, even more reason to get our Sylveon to try to get the second Stoutland as fast as possible. But they cannot use Big Beat again next turn. Not with their board state as it is. Okay, there you go. Second Lillipup, second Eevee. I don't think there's much of a point in using Mars. They only have one card. I don't really have any idea what card that is. Okay, maybe I use it now that they've just used as research, but they have another research. Okay, with double Celesteela, they can use Big Beat again. That's actually quite annoying. Yeah, that's actually really bad. So Espeon deals 80 damage, which is almost enough. Actually, Espeon should be enough next turn. Right? I just need to dodge a second Cyrus. So I retreat to Sylveon, take another Big Beat. Then I surprise attack with Espeon, and I use Mars. I'm gonna use Z-Speed as if I could potentially use Stoutland again. But really, I'm just trying to slightly play around red card and also bluff while keeping the Espeon in hand as a surprise attack. Just need to dodge the Erika here, hopefully. Okay, that's rough. But we got the research actually, so we're gonna get 3 out of these 4 cards. One of them is Espeon. That's close. Okay. Give me the other Espeon back. Are you serious? Last card is Espeon, and I could tank one hit with the Stoutland, but then I can't retreat it and attack with Espeon. That's awful. Man, this hurts. Oh my god. That's unbelievable. And now they get the Erika. That's unbelievable. For one card. That was so close. Can't believe that, really. Espeon even dealing 120. And yeah, they won by one turn. Drawing 3 cards out of 4 and we still missed that Espeon. That hurts. Really happy about being able to play Stoutland again. It's more consistent than ever. Some tweaks I would potentially recommend for this deck. So I don't think you need necessarily a third EV with the Espeon. I think these 2 cards are very much replaceable by a lot of things, really. You can put like a Gallade line, 1 Ralts and 1 Gallade, with potentially a Herdier, right? You can potentially also put like a Claydol, a Baltoy and a Claydol. You can potentially put an Alakazam as well to keep the Psychic energy in there. You can even potentially go outside of Psychic entirely, you know, forget attacking with the Sylveons. Throwing it out there, something like a Charizard if you want to. Hope you enjoyed this video. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.